The big old trucks with your big old lanes doing my thing. Hoping you doing the big old sign, man. You know what I'm talking about? Like, what's good with the people, man? How's y'all doing on this technology Tarvin, man? You know what I'm talking about? Brother, open this club up. Come on, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Your break out a club for the lonely. You welcome. Come on, man. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know what I'm talking about? What's good with the people, man? How's y'all doing this technology, man? Technology Tarvin Thursday. What is you talking about, Brent? You know what I'm talking about? This motherfucking thing that we call the computer, right? Now we call it the computer, you know what I'm talking about? But this computer is what's known as the new club. You know what I'm talking about? It's the hangout for the lonely. You know what I'm talking about? It's the hangout for the lonely and miserable. You know what I'm talking about? The technology Tarvin. Come on down. You know what I'm talking about, man? Nigga, something straight out of comic book, bruh. Straight out of a comic book, man. You know what I'm talking about? Straight out of a comic book, man. I ain't gonna say, bro, what is you, I ain't gonna say, bro, what is you talking about, man? And I'm gonna tell you, I'm talking about the technology Tarvin, man. You know what I'm talking about? And if, just keeping it real, that shit is a shame that we keeping it real. But there's so many people having fun with that shit. You can create an illusion like the computer is the new place to hang out. I told y'all I seen that a long time ago. When the bitch had spent her whole, not just her whole birthday, the day before her whole birthday, on a live stream. This bitch done changed her clothes 3 and 4 times. That shit ain't went nowhere, bruh. Bitch was live for damn near 48 hours, bruh. And I mean, that's cool. That's how you get your enjoyment. It's just sad though, bruh. It's sad that y'all that y'all exchanging you know what I'm talking about? Y'all exchanging real world contact to be popular in the technology Tarvin. Oh, you turned the computer out last night. Y'all something straight out of the comic book, bruh. Y'all, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all up here acting like you really went to the club last night and showed out, like the crowd was around you and everybody was talking about go, 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 go. You know what I'm talking about? The technology Tarvin Thursday. But that's how we act on this motherfucking computer. You ain't even left out your motherfucking house. Bathroom stank, your feet stank. You musty making a video. You know what I'm talking about? I see you, man. Go, go, go. You know what I'm talking about? This is what we do for the computer. And we been fucked around and made a video, or we been went live or something, and we act like we killed the club with the splits or something, like you really did a real dance move or something. Nigga, something straight out of comic book. Technology Tarvin, man. Don't get fucked up like that. Don't let this shit play a psychological trick on your head, bruh. To where you start having more fun inside this computer than you can find in the real world. You know what I'm talking about? Technology Tarvin Thursday, man. Because I know what it is, but I'm going to leave, you know what I'm talking about? I know what it is, man. I say, what is it, Brett? Technology Tarvin. This computer is the home for the miserable and nobodies, Brett. You know what I'm talking about? That's what it is. This technology thing, it has given everybody, you could have a turn to be heard now. You know what I'm talking about? That's why your nobody ass can come up here and give, your nobody ass can come up here and say, you don't think Donald Trump should have pardoned Larry Hoover? A motherfucking man that ain't did nothing but fought his whole motherfucking life. But you could come up here and give your expert nerd opinion. And you know what I find funny about that, bro? On some real shit. Oh, excuse me, drive, bro, while you streaming. Absolutely, man. Why are you streaming in your car? I'm not in the car, nigga. Did you hear my intro? I'm in a big old truck, switching big old lanes, doing my thing. Hoping you doing the same, nigga. Gas, brake, dip on mine. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. Safety on mine first, too, man. So, yeah, I just do my thing, man. You know what I'm talking about? Technology Tarvin. You know what I'm talking about? As a man should. You know what I'm talking about? I don't understand all the questions y'all have for people now. Another technology Tarvin tactic that they have given you. You know what I'm talking about? They have taught you in your real life to become the homicide detective. And everywhere you go, the first thing you gonna do is ask a nigga a question. You know what I'm talking about? You niggas sound straight out of comic book, bro. Don't let these people warp your mind in the real world, bro. Like, technology Tarvin, man. And like I say, this computer is the new club for nobodies. This computer is the new hangout spot for when you really have nothing to do in your life. You know how many niggas that really got a bitch or a bitch really got a nigga on this motherfucker? See, it's a lot of niggas that be on this motherfucker that got a bitch, and you gotta be on the computer to substitute for how your bitch don't fuck with you. So you be on the computer because your bitch won't give you no pussy or nothing like that. So you running around your house playing your Bluetooth hella loud, listening to Kevin Samuels. You know what I'm talking about? That's how you get back at your bitch. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Niggas something straight out of comic book, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't bullshitting with you, technology Tarvin. Just like I told y'all, and YouTube is like a technology Tarvin for everybody. Well, all this shit is actually. But that TikTok, that shit is a technology Tarvin for you lonely hoes. I'm telling you, man, I seen a bitch, this bitch damn near started 3 days before her birthday, Brett, and the bitch never got off live. This bitch done changed her clothes 6 times. Notice that it ain't like when she went to go change her clothes. I just hope she took a shower before she got on her stream. You know what I'm talking about? Because what you driving right now? I'm a truck, Brett. I'm driving a truck. You know what I'm talking about? Gas, brake, dip on mine, man. You know what I'm talking about? I yikes before I strikes, and it's gas, brake, dip on mine, nigga, and you best to believe it. You know what I'm talking about? Nobody fucks with it like, bruh. Technology Tarvin Thursday, man. And I know we having fun. And it's if you a kid, bruh, don't even listen to what I'm saying, man. You lightweight get a pass because you don't know no better. But if you these old people out here that's playing like these kids, you need to be ashamed of yourself. Yeah, you need to be ashamed of yourself, bruh. If you call yourself a grown person and you ain't got nowhere to go, you can't pull up on the fellas and play dominoes, nigga. We can't go watch the fight. You know what I'm talking about? We can't, I can't call my nigga, ask y'all what y'all doing, and man, we can't do no real life shit. Not saying you gotta do this shit, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? But if you don't have access to real people, like you can pull up on and they really want your company, bruh, it's a shame. It's a shame. Technology Tarvin, bruh. If the only thing you have to do is hang out inside your phone, bruh, that's a shame. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't bullshitting with you, nigga. That's just such a shame, man. I ain't bullshitting with you, man. And that's fucked up. I was just talking to my partner last night, checking on him and shit, man. And he asked me what I was doing, and I actually, I had just ate, so I went to go, I went to walk instead of driving. You know what I'm talking about? So I walked on to the gas station instead of driving, and I was talking to him. He was like, I was like, nah, I ain't really got nothing to do with it. And what I realized, because it was like, bro, how you didn't stay? Because I was one of the motherfuckers that was prone to getting into trouble. You get what I'm saying? And when I told him I changed my program, because I used to just do a lot of freelancing, man. You know what I'm talking about? I just be outside, nigga, looking for what's to do. You know what I'm talking about? Finding something to do. And if you ever find yourself in that situation, it's because you have nothing to do. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't bullshit with you. You done told yourself it was boring. Wherever you was at, you done told yourself it was boring, so you took to the streets to look for something more exciting, right? And once I realized my game, you know what I'm talking about? I realized I'll be in the house until I got somewhere to go, until I got something to do. You realize, you know what I'm talking about? And that's how I cut down on a lot of my trouble. That's how I cut down on a lot of that felonious floating around. You know what I'm talking about? That's how I cut down on that shit. So I'm either at my house or I'm going somewhere that I intended to go. You get what I'm saying? And that's how I fuck with it. Because I don't really be all out like that, man. All that hanging out shit is dead. But I do what I do. Go to the movies, go eat, go to the park, go to the little shit that I do, man. You know what I'm talking about? This is what I do in real life, man. You feel me? But they starting to fuck y'all up, bro, where you bored, you don't got nothing to do, niggas, so you go live. You know what I'm talking about? Because I'm trying to tell you, you ain't gonna believe me, bro. Now, we supposed to be on this motherfucker trying to knock some money about this motherfucker, right? But man, niggas is on this motherfucker trying to have something to do, bro. Motherfuckers use this phone for companionship, bro. You know what I'm talking about? The phone has took the place of your imaginary friend. You know what I'm talking about? Now your imaginary friend can type and shit. Now your imaginary friend can talk back to you. You know what I'm talking about? Technology Tarvin, man. It's a shame. You know what I'm talking about? It is, bro. It's cold. Because it done took the world back to little kid status, for one. But it actually creates a perception in your head like you have something to do when you really don't. So now you cut your phone off, which you don't never do. And the motherfuckers that you have encountered inside this computer, that becomes your world now. So whenever you do log off this motherfucker, in your real world, you take the computer back with you. So you having conversations about what happened on the computer. Something straight out of the comic book. But all it really is, like I continue to tell you, I've been telling you this since I first got here, man. It's just a bunch of motherfuckers who never had their turn, bro. So they finally came up with a device where you can fucking talk, recognize. So everybody having a field day. Technology Tarvin. That's why the computer is full of motherfuckers who never had their chance. And notice the motherfuckers who never had their chance criticize the motherfuckers who put in their work. You know what I'm talking about? I'm keep telling you, that's why nerds can criticize Big Meech now and shit. Jay Prince. You know what I'm talking about? And like I say, I'm gonna tell you something that I find very funny. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something I find very funny. They gonna say, what do you find very funny, bruh? Hold on, cause I gotta go post myself like before I forget, nigga. Like, you know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna tell you what seems very funny to me and odd. But y'all ain't did nothing but give these nerds a voice. That's it. That's all. That's why you got these square ass conversations. That's why all the shit that's going on is going on, bruh. Because y'all have given nerds a voice. That's why all these dumbass conversations going on. That's why all these invisible, hypothetical ass conversations going on. That's why these niggas actually feel like they got some power when they get a little bit of when they get 15 seconds of notoriety on the computer. You know what I'm talking about? Just like I said, they got youngsters on this motherfucker criticizing old niggas, but you wearing the purse, nigga. Y'all come from a generation of niggas that wore purses, and you actually got something to say. Y'all niggas something straight out of the comic book, bro. Y'all gonna be them niggas that talk though. Y'all them wimps on some real shit. Y'all the wimps. Y'all them niggas that was running around yelling at you civilians, and you gonna call the police and shit. That's y'all generation of nigga, nephew. Y'all got that weak generation that didn't fight. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all got the only generation, nigga, that never took to the streets and tipped over garbage cans and shit, bruh. I ain't bullshitting with you, youngster. So while you youngsters be out there talking about the old niggas, nigga, at least we had backbone to fight, nigga. Yeah, at least we had backbone to fight, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You niggas came from the generation, nigga, where it wasn't one riot, nigga. You niggas never took to the streets one time to tear nothing up. And I don't promote no violence. But y'all be running around here talking all that shit. Nigga, y'all came from the generation, nigga, that wore purses to the protests, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all came from the generation that was out there fighting with your handbags, hitting each other and shit. Y'all was out there swinging your handbags at each other, hitting each other with your purses and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas something straight out of the comic book, bruh. Straight out of comic book, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Gas break dip on mine. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Yikes before I strikes. You know what I'm talking about? Yikes before I strikes, man. You know what I'm talking about? Live with no jive. Ain't making no noise, avoiding all decoys. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Back at you in the big old truck. Switching big old lanes, doing my thing. Hoping y'all doing the big old same. Nigga, gas, brake, dip on mine all the time. You know what I'm talking about, nigga? Yikes before I strikes. You know what I'm talking about? Looking real clean with it down the Las Vegas Strip on, you know, the weekend start on a Thursday out here. Nigga, like, ugh. Technology Tarvin. They say, bro, what you talking about, man? It's this computer, all that shit, bro. Just all that technology. Do you get what I'm saying? A nobody motherfucker, they use they technology to a detriment. Just like I said, you know, this is you can use some of this shit to try to get rich, bruh. And what the average motherfucker gonna do? Take a picture of their new shoes, try to post a picture, cause the nigga don't even want no money, he wants some likes, bruh. Cause you niggas wanna be liked. You know what I'm talking about? That's why that shit fuck with you. When you think you hella clean and you post a picture, or you make a video that you think is hella raw and you post that motherfucker, and that shit don't do nothing, it fucks with your head, bruh. You start making yourself think that you not raw based on being judged by these nobody ass motherfuckers. Do you think a nobody is gonna take to some real shit, nigga? Please. Please, bruh. Nobody's take to nobody shit, bruh. Why you think these niggas don't want to hear nothing but a nigga gossiping? That's what they want to hear, bruh. That's what they into. You know what I'm talking about? That's that hater shit, bruh. They want to hear, because it's miserable people, bruh. So they sit on this motherfucker and they, like in real life, if you miserable and you broke, bruh, it ain't, you, because you ain't learned how to get up off your ass and dedicate yourself to get off the ground, bruh. So when motherfuckers like that, when you that broke-minded like that, bruh, the next best thing is to sit around and collect everybody else gloom, everybody else grief, and talk about everybody else grief, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Because it's impossible if you not rich that you should be on. How the fuck you got your phone in your hand and you looking up other people's business and you broke, nigga? You mean to tell me you ain't on Indeed? You ain't mean to tell me you ain't on peopleready.com or something? You mean to tell me you on Facebook, bruh? And you ain't got nothing? Man, it's something straight out of comic book, bruh. Something straight out of comic book, bruh. Then you mean to tell me you done fucked around and hit the dice game for 150? Now you on Instagram with a bottle and shit? Come on, folks. Finesse the Don, thank you for coming through, man. Salute my OG partner. I see you. We worldwide, absolutely worldwide. Out here, gas, brake, dip on mine, like, you know what I'm talking about? Thank you for coming through this motherfucker. Out here on the Las Vegas Strip on the day they say the weekend begins, Thursday, like, you know what I'm talking about? I'm feeling fine, kicking on back, trying to think, do I want to take this drive after work? You know what I'm talking about? Which I probably will, like, you know what I'm talking about? Gas, brake, dip on mine. Talking about the technology, Tarvin, man. How they done warp motherfuckers' perception. You know what I'm talking about? How they done made motherfuckers come hide inside this computer. I told you, bruh. This computer has done nothing but give niggas a new set of peers, bruh. A lot of motherfuckers who've already been gas, dip, no brakes. I promise you, man, gas. You know what I'm talking about? A bunch of motherfuckers who is just bullshit people in the real world that has fucked everybody off already. This computer gave you a new set of peers. So now you can run up on a new set of people that don't know your bullshit ways yet. But no matter what you do, no matter where you go, there you are, bruh. I ain't bullshitting with you. Technology Tarvin. So now, I told you, man, this computer is a haven for nobodies, bruh. I'm telling you, nigga, a bitch was on TikTok 3 days before her birthday, bruh. I think that bitch had to be live. I think that bitch had to be live for damn near 5 days, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? That bitch never opened her door. That bitch never opened her front door, folks. Do you know how sad that is in real life, folks? On some real shit. It's not the point that you don't want to go do nothing. It's the point that you can't do nothing, bruh. So you got to sit up here with nobody around you and play Big Willie to an invisible audience like you that motherfucker. So when you hear motherfuckers in the comments shit talking about, man, you look good, now you can act like you don't want to fuck with them. You can act like you was really in and you turned the nigga down. Man, we something straight out of comic book, bro. I ain't bullshitting with you. We sit on this phone all day, nigga, talking to ourselves and invisible people. Because you really ain't doing nothing but talking to your phone while somebody else typing. You don't know who the fuck you typing to. You know what I'm talking about? So we do that shit all day. Nigga, and then we act like we really killed the club with a dance move or something, nigga. We act like we was in real life dancing and we fucked around and did the splits or something in the club that everybody gonna be talking about for some years to come. How you showed out in the club. You know what I'm talking about? We really acting like that should be the same thing, bruh. Because you done made a point on the computer. And we act like we just out here killing the nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Like we didn't shut the club down, like we didn't drop the mic at the club, nigga, with a cold dance performance or something, bro. We something straight out of a comic book, nigga. I ain't bullshitting with you. They was just on here teasing me when I got on here talking about, oh, gee, you streaming while you driving. You motherfucking right, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? I wish I could do that shit all the time to keep it real, bruh. I don't desire to be going live and shit, bruh. That shit really, I'd rather live my real life for real, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. I'd rather cook, eat, do whatever I'm gonna do. Play with my dog, be with my bitch. You get what I'm saying, bruh? I'd rather do whatever the fuck that I'm doing in real life, bruh. You know, because the nigga said something on the phone, man. You get what I'm saying? And this is just why you need to go find something to do and stop watching me trying to critique what the fuck I'm doing, bruh. Because I never said I was doing anything but what I'm doing, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? I would suggest you do something, and because if you had something to do, you wouldn't have so much time to pay attention to what I said, man. You know what I'm talking about? To what I said, man. You shouldn't make what I said important in your life, man. You know what I'm talking about if you feel that way. But, yeah, I just do what I do in my life, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? That's all I do. I don't desire to use this motherfucking phone for no companionship, bruh. So I really wish I didn't have to go live, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Because they be wanting you to be on this motherfucker for an hour, bruh. And a lot of times I just don't be having time to do that shit. You get what I'm saying? So I wish I can go live every day from work, bruh, just to get that shit out the way so I can knock work out and the live stream at the same time and don't have to use none of my time outside this work. You get what I'm saying, bruh? Because when a nigga be on his own time, man, I don't like hanging out on the computer, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? I don't get a kick out of that. I don't get a thrill out of that, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. You feel me? I just rather be in a hot tub or something, bruh. You get what I'm saying? Swimming or something. Just something that I enjoy. This ain't nothing that I just enjoy like that, bruh. This shit cool. A motherfucker trying to get to where they trying to get to. And that's fine and dandy. But I'm not one of them niggas that just take pleasure in being on no goddamn computer all day, bruh. This shit is not that fun. Yeah, this shit ain't that fun, bruh. You get what I'm saying? I don't get a kick out of going back and forth and debating with niggas, bruh. That's not my thing. That's why I even came the way I came. From telling stories to just saying whatever the fuck I'm saying with the days, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not reaching out. I'm not trying to search far and wide. I don't go look for a nigga I disagree with, bruh. If I come across something I don't like, I don't watch it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, if I come across something I don't like, I just don't, I don't watch it, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Because everybody has points. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody does. You might disagree with somebody about something. You might agree with them about something else, bruh. Everybody have their own points. And I think that's the, well, it ain't no problem. But that's the thing that we can't hash out right there. You know what I'm talking about? You act like I gotta share your same point of view. And if I don't share your same point of view, you ready to argue me how I'm wrong. So I just can't have my own thoughts no more. I gotta think the way you want me to think. I gotta agree with your point of view. But they done made it cool for you to have a point of view on everything, bruh. And really, if we just keeping it real, the only thing that was ever a friendly debate, sometime it got a little rough, but that was religion, politics, and motherfucking sports. But somehow we done took people real lives and put that shit in the same genre as politics and sports. Now we sit around and debate other niggas' life all day. You know what I'm talking about? Now we sit around and debate niggas' RICO case all day. You know what I'm talking about? Now we sit around debate niggas' marriages all day and shit. You know what I'm talking about? This is what we do. We sit around, I tell you, man, technology target. You know what I'm talking about? That's why they always running around this motherfucker with them invisible ass conversations trying to make it seem like them are worldly conversations, bruh. And they not, folks. You know what I'm talking about? These motherfuckers have gotten so sad and out of touch with the outside world, bruh, that a motherfucker wakes up, bruh, and they look at their feed, bruh, and they feed becomes their reality. You get what I'm saying? So they end up seeing the world through they motherfucking social media feed, folks. Do you get what I'm saying? So you sitting there arguing on something that's invisible, bruh. You get what I'm saying? Your feed don't got nothing but mess on it. So when you turn on your phone, that's what's on your motherfucking phone. So now you coming from the standpoint of like the what's on your feed is what's going on in the real world, and it ain't. It ain't. That's why black people look so bad, because every time you turn around, that mess on your feed. So it just look like everybody running around arguing. That shit could be that shit is the furthest from the motherfucking truth, bruh. That shit ain't going on like that out here, bruh. Y'all trying to bring them ways because y'all nobody motherfuckers, bruh, but nah, that shit ain't going on. It's going on, but it's a different. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it's a different around this motherfucker, man. I ain't bullshitting with you, gas break dip, nigga. But we'll sit here and you will isolate yourself from the real world so much, bruh, that you will that you get trapped inside your computer, basically. Yeah, you get trapped inside your computer. So you sitting here, man, and you just listening to the rest of these niggas that's trying to exploit everybody else's mishaps and shit. So every time you turn around, you don't do nothing but see the shit that you see. And then we act like that's the world when it's the, man, that shit ain't the world. That shit ain't nowhere near the world, bro. You know what I'm talking about? That shit ain't nowhere near the world, bro. Nowhere near. Technology Tarvin, man. Yeah, this man, that motherfucking computer is a motherfucking breeding spot, bruh, for lonely and miserable people, folks. I'm not bullshitting with you. Yeah, this computer right here is a motherfucking breeding spot. The computer is the new club for the lonely and the miserable. The motherfuckers who don't get out much, don't do nothing but sit on their couch and look at Facebook, Instagram, just in everybody else's business. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what time it is in the real world, bruh. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody, nigga, everybody on graduation right now, bruh. Ain't nobody talking about that shit you trying to talk about, bruh. Everybody trying to get their motherfucking kids across stage, bruh. You know what I'm talking about, bruh? Ain't no all that shit y'all talking about in this motherfucking computer, bruh. Y'all niggas weird as a motherfucker, bruh. I ain't bullshitting with you. Y'all have technology targeting. Y'all have created an alternate world for the lonely. So now when you're a nobody in real life, bro, you can come create your video character and hop on this motherfucking computer, bro, and somehow have a somewhat voice that you can't use in the real world. That's the coldest thing in the world, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? To be popular, I don't want to be popular somewhere I can't use that shit at, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want nothing I can't use in the real world, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want to just be known on no motherfucking video game stream and shit, bro. Where just the gamer kids. Man, I want to be just like I am today, nigga. You know, I want to be like this. You know what I'm talking about? I want to be where niggas throw you the peace sign and shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, they know you for real, bro. They done heard about you. You feel me? Reputation precedes you, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I want real stripes, bro. I don't want one of them envelopes, the motherfucking things in the computer that give you one of them old emoji trophies and shit, and tell you you done good job. You have in the last you got 300,000 views, man. I don't want to hear that shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? That shit then pay me then, bruh. Then pay me. You know what I'm talking about? That's how you know when you're doing good. They gonna pay you. Until then, bruh, don't let them people play with your head, cause you gonna fuck around and get a VIP table at the technology target. You know what I'm talking about? And then you ain't gonna never leave, bruh. You gonna be a motherfucking regular at the technology target. You know what I'm talking about? To where you gonna have it locked down. You gonna have a hat on everything going on inside the computer, and you don't even know what's going on outside your motherfucking house. You know what I'm talking about? You don't want to get like that, bruh. I told you the bitch said that shit a long time ago, man, and right then and there, man, I knew that bitch was crazy as a motherfucker, folks. She said, yeah, man, when you having a day in the bad, like when you having a bad day in the world, you can come to the motherfucking computer and get some love. And I knew right then and there, man, she was crazy as a motherfucker, bruh. She was crazy as a motherfucker. And that's how most of y'all use y'all computer. You know what I'm talking about? Because most of y'all, I don't want to say y'all having bad days in the real world, but just in the real world, bruh, you have lived a life where you made your existence nothing. You the reason that they don't respect you and shit, bruh. You, the shit that you did. You know what I'm talking about? You the reason why ain't nobody worried about your motherfucking ass. You are the reason why you ain't did nothing, you feel me? So it'd be a lot of nerd motherfuckers that got picked on in school and shit. I told you, this shit the revenge of the nerds. A lot of motherfuckers that never got their chance. Now you can come fit in, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? You can come jump in a nigga live, or you can just make a comment. Somebody, you know what I'm talking about? You can just come force your way in. Cause you know, like when we was out here clubbing and shit, bruh, you actually had to go in the club. You know what I'm talking about? You actually had to come hang out. So it's a lot of motherfuckers on this technology target. They never got a chance to be noticed, bruh. And it's just their chance to be noticed. That's why you get all these square ass conversations, bruh. That's why these niggas have literally these square ass niggas and these square ass bitches. It's the same thing for the bitches, bruh. That's a lot of them bitches that was getting ran. A lot of them bitches that don't nobody want. It's just it's a miserable motherfucker, bruh. It's a miserable motherfucker that sit up here and project away or what's going on in their life on the rest of the world. Just like I say, especially a bitch, every time she get into it with a nigga, she got some more advice about what you should do with your nigga. And it should be obvious that this bitch shouldn't be able to give you no advice, because she can't even keep it even with her own nigga. But this the bitch that want to come give you advice. Something straight out of comic book, bruh. And it's just a bunch of nerds talking about the shit they ain't never did. But they see you can get popular now from just tongue trophies, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? And this is the part that I find funny right here, bruh. This is how you know this shit is all the way backwards, bruh. Like if a street nigga came up here, folks, and was trying to talk politics, do you know the outcry that would be on that motherfucking from the street nigga or the nigga that y'all claim street nigga? You know what I'm talking about? From the urban community? Do you realize, nigga, that if one of them people from the urban community try to come up here and talk about politics, bruh, do you realize how you niggas would try to roast them and cook them? Talking about these niggas, how you know you didn't even graduate, you can't even spell properly. Do you know how much outrage it would be if an urban community, the dude that y'all view as the street dude, try to come up here and tell y'all about politics? Do you know the outcry that would happen? How y'all would sit up there talking about you don't even know nothing, you didn't even finish. Do you know the outcry? But it's cool for you nerds to come up here and talk about the streets. I find that odd. I do. Because if a street nigga tried to come up here and talk about politics, it would be a public outcry. Everybody be in that nigga comments talking about what he don't know and how would you know and all this and that and that. But you nerds can come up here and talk about the streets. I just find that odd. Y'all just find that odd, but it's just the way of the world. They gonna create a logic for you that they not gonna use for themselves. They just gonna create a logic that works on you. They gonna tell you what you can't do or what you shouldn't do, what you too old to do. They just gonna come up with a logic for you that they don't use themselves. Just like we sitting around this motherfucker trying to, the nerds once again, bruh. Now once again, the street niggas can't talk about politics. But the nerds can talk about the streets. You get what I'm saying? The nerds can talk about the streets. Not only can they talk about the streets, they gonna make it cool to do police shit. You know what I'm talking about? They gonna try to tell you who telling, why they telling. Technology Tarvin. Now the nerds who ain't never been to jail in their life, we can pile up in the Technology Tarvin and go over somebody's paperwork. For whatever reason. You know what I'm talking about? We just want to know. We ain't gonna do nothing. We just want to know. So we can talk about a motherfucker. Because we just looking for shit because, just like I said, this is going to be the generation right here, bruh. This is the generation of the softest niggas. While they be out here talking that shit, because I catch a little, especially on TikTok, a lot of you niggas be out here talking about the old niggas. And that's cool. This ain't the 90s no more. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't. This is y'all generation, and look what y'all did with it. Because my generation, bruh, my generation took to the streets when they was angry, bruh. My generation, the one that hit Reginald Denny in the head with that brick, bruh. That's what my generation, they was serious about it, bruh. Your generation ran around here and talked with purses on. And y'all don't even get that, bruh. This is damn near the only generation I ain't never seen riot, nigga. I ain't never seen these little nephews do nothing, bruh. Only thing I done seen y'all do, bruh, like I said, y'all be 12, 13 to run break a nigga window. Y'all will break a convenience store window, run up in there and snatch some designer or something, bruh. You'll do something like that. You know what I'm talking about? But this the only generation that ain't never had no motherfucking riot, that ain't never got angry about nothing. While y'all running around here talking all that shit, y'all gonna be known for the generation that stood around here and single-handedly demasculated the black man, nigga. You niggas is the ones running around here with the homosexual twist. You know what I'm talking about, you youngsters. You niggas is the ones running around here talking about the older generation, but y'all talking about the older generation while y'all wearing purses. Y'all talking about the OGs and shit while you making videos wearing the purse. Talking about you ain't my daddy. Hell no, I ain't your daddy, nigga. I like to see your daddy. Keep it real, because I think that's where the problem at. I don't think y'all niggas know who your daddy is. You know what I'm talking about? I think that's why y'all be so mad at the older niggas. Because y'all grew up watching them niggas run your mama. We got the vendetta against the OGs now, the unks. We gonna say how they ain't got nothing. I want to see what your daddy got. You know what I'm talking about? I want to see that nigga that your mama chose to fuck on. That's what I want to see. You know what I'm talking about? Then I want to see if you got anything inside your purse besides a lip gloss. God damn, Lil, they say, why you fuck with it like that, nigga? Because if I don't, ain't nobody else see it. Nigga like, ugh. You say, baby, cuz I can't figure out how you stay so relevant at being the best rapper. It's not natural, baby, cuz. Oh, man, just, I don't know, it's been that way for a while, Nick Cuss. Just got that shit. Some of us got it. You know what I'm talking about? Some of us don't. Gas brake dip. Some of us got it. Nigga, bruh, phone went hot. Nigga, like, ugh, you know what I'm talking about? So we gotta kind of, you gotta bear with me, man. Like, ugh, you know what I'm talking about? Cause it's real hot out here, man. And this AC ain't really doing me no justice. You know what I'm talking about? It's keeping it, it's serving the purpose, though. You know what I'm talking about? It's serving its purpose. But, you know what I'm talking about? Like, ugh, phone got hot, man. Technology Tarvin. Technology Tarvin Thursday, man. They say technology Tarvin. What are you talking about, bruh? This, this social media, this internet. You know what I'm talking about? It virtually gave nobody ass motherfuckers a place to hang out. It single-handedly gave nobody's a voice. And that's why you get so many opinions and shit. That's why you get everybody's point of view now. Them everybody that got their point of view, bruh, them people who voice don't matter in the real world, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Bruh, it's only people who don't got courage in the real world. Bruh, it's only a motherfucker who don't have courage to take the steps in their own life, bruh, that's trying to fix the world, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? It's easy to come up and start talking about the economic prices and all that shit. Now, I'm not talking about the real revolutionaries. I ain't talking about everybody, bruh. I'm just talking about the lonely people, folks. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about the motherfuckers that's sitting here, man. You might be on whatever the fuck you want, but you ain't got not one idea, nigga. That, like, you don't got no ideas for yourself, nigga. You steadily running around talking about Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck and shit, nigga. That's your whole conversation for the day as other people. Brand, you ain't came up with one thing that you're going to do to try to better your situation. You ain't came up with one idea, folks. Something straight out of the comic book, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Just like I said, these niggas that ran around here and said you too old to rap about the streets after you 40 years old, bruh. But these niggas is not too old to be running around talking about who another nigga marrying, bruh. Do you know that's homosexual shit? Do you, bruh? Why is you even worried about who another nigga marrying, bruh? It sound like you like the nigga. That's what it starts to sound like, bruh. You trying to tell him not to marry the bitch so you will have a shot at you will have a shot. So you will have a shot at the nigga, bruh. It's like you trying to break him up with his bitch so you could play cleanup man. You know what I'm talking about? You niggas is something straight out of comic book, bruh. They got y'all acting like a bunch of Sagoonies, bruh. They gave y'all homosexual behavior. I'm not bullshitting with you, folks. I'm not. You got a generation of niggas that will argue you that a purse is fashion. You got a generation of niggas that will argue you that some motherfucking skin tight pants, bruh, will argue you up and down that that's fashion, bruh. One of these little nephews come, I can't stand you niggas, bruh. I ain't, nephew, you gotta come correct, bruh, fucking with me. I can't stand you niggas in front of the 7-Eleven doing shit. Running up on a nigga talking about, can you give me a Swisher OG with your pants hoisted all up in your ass and shit, bruh. That's why I be closing the door on you niggas, man. You gotta have some loose clothes running up on me, nephew. You know what I'm talking about? I just really don't, I ain't got the desire to be talking to you niggas with turquoise and green and blue, all this, all niggas out there with all that different variety color hair and shit, variety pack hair and shit, all that old strange shit with your clothes hoisted all up in your ass and shit. I ain't got no advice for you niggas, man. You know what I'm talking about? You niggas know everything. Hey sis, thank you for coming through this motherfucker. You niggas know everything, man. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got no advice for you niggas, man. You know what I'm talking about? I tell you to loosen your clothes up. That's what I tell you. Stop running around this motherfucker in biker Levi's and shit, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You sitting there with some skin tight pants on, and y'all are teasing nigga with some Walmart pants. Y'all something straight out of a comic book, bruh. And I'm talking about, bruh, you niggas wear skin tight sweatpants, bruh. You niggas is just, y'all weird, bruh. Y'all is, folks. Y'all don't have no problem with following niggas. Your common sense ain't even kicked in. Like, man, I got a dick and two nuts. You know what I'm talking about? My pants can't be this tight, nigga, around my nut region. You know what I'm talking about? Hell no, man. Yeah, this the only generation of niggas that done fucked around and had a higher count of yeast infection than the bitch, bruh. This is the only time, nigga, it has ever been done, bruh. These niggas' clothes are so tight. These niggas are now the leading case in yeast infections. These niggas done overtook the hoes for the yeast infection, bro. God damn, nigga, gas right there, nigga. These niggas straight out of comic book, bro. Technology Tarvin, folks. Something straight out of a comic book, bro. Something straight out of comic book. I ain't bullshitting with you, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I ain't bullshitting with you, man. They say the youngster of this generation is the leading case in yeast infection. Because you niggas got your pants all hoisted up in your ass and shit. You know what I'm talking about? In a minute, I bullshit you not. Watch these niggas start running around here with them pants that the hoes be getting from TikTok, them stretch pants. Watch these niggas be out here in the motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about? Technology Tarvin, man. And it's just funny, look, I'm talking about, there go little nephew right there, nigga just put his purse over his shoulder in front of A and PM. Yeah, we living in that generation where a nigga will argue his purse is fashion, where a nigga will argue you form-fitting clothes is fashion. That's why you little niggas be running around here hella musty, niggas smelling like ass, nigga. You know how many you niggas I done came upon that smell like butt, nigga? You niggas smell like old school butt, nigga. You niggas be running around this motherfucker with all them tight ass clothes on, smelling like sour cream and cheese. You know what I'm talking about? Sauerkraut smelling ass, nigga. You little niggas be funky. You know what I'm talking about? Cause your clothes so motherfucking tight. You know what I'm talking about? All that shit y'all be stealing, nigga. You ain't stole no deodorant or no goddamn cologne. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all just like the hoes, nigga. You ain't got nothing inside your purse but a lip gloss and some backwoods. God damn, man. They say, why you fuck with it like that, niggas? If I don't, ain't nobody else is, nigga. These niggas so straight out of comic book, bro. Niggas just like the bitch, nigga. Nigga, check your purse, nigga. You ain't got nothing, nigga, you ain't got nothing in there but a lip gloss and some backwoods, nigga. Can you imagine if you was hitting licks and shit like you was a jacker in this generation? You know what I'm talking about? Can you imagine you going to jail for snatching a nigga's purse? You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, you look at your charges, nigga, and you just snatched the nigga's purse. You know what I'm talking about? Can you just imagine that? You got caught for snatching the nigga's purse. I say, bro, what was you doing out there? Snatching purses? Bro, why was you out there fucking with old ladies? Nah, bro, I snatched bro purse. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I snatched bro purse. I caught him coming out of Bath and Body Works, and you know what I'm talking about? I caught him coming out of Bath and Body Works, and I snatched his purse. Something straight out of comic book, man. Gas brake dip on mine, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Gas brake dip, like Technology Tarvin, though. That's why you can't, it's the invisible lonely people, bruh. All that shit they be trying to hit you with, them invisible poles and all that shit, bruh. All that shit is the invisible lonely, bruh. You can't let that shit put an invisible pressure on you, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? How they be talking about the cancel culture and shit, like you gotta get along, like you gotta say something that everybody like. You ain't got the right to be yourself no more. You gotta say something that everybody like, cause if you say something that offend everybody, you gotta get backlash from niggas something straight out of comic book, bruh. Straight out of comic book. Now just think about that for a minute. You can't even say what you want to say in fear of getting backlash. By who? By who? The same way y'all think y'all be doing this shit on the computer. Technology Tarvin, bruh. The same way we think calling something out. But these the youngsters we got these days, bruh. These niggas protest with their mouth. Just think about it, bruh. When, nigga, you ain't seen this generation right here do nothing, bruh. You ain't seen these niggas do nothing. And when they had that Black Lives Matter shit, the only reason they was doing it, bruh, that shit was Saguni ran, bruh. You feel me? These niggas was out here protecting the Sagunis, bruh, marching for the Sagunis. talking about Black Lives Matter, bruh. That was the semi-remote. And the only reason niggas was on that shit because it was the popular thing to do. That shit was the trend, bruh. That's what these niggas do, follow trends. So when it's time to be you know what I'm talking about, militant and all that shit, that's what you gonna see people do when this shit becomes a trend, bruh. I told you right before that shit became a trend, nigga, they was just protesting Gucci. Until the PPP loan shit came, and then everybody had money to buy that shit, you seen, they even stopped talking about that shit. That's when you seen niggas start running around with the Gucci ski mask. They was just talking about that motherfucker. They was just talking about that motherfucker was offensive to black people when they didn't have a dime to buy one of them motherfuckers. Guess what they bought as soon as they had enough money to go buy one of them motherfuckers? Need something straight out of the book, bro. Straight out of comic book, nigga. Yeah, if you think about it, bruh, this is the only generation of niggas that ain't never did nothing, bruh. Peaceful, marching, protesting ass niggas. And these be the niggas that talk the most shit. Type the most shit. I ain't gonna even say y'all talk the most shit, cause you be typing, nigga. Invisible conversation having ass niggas. You know what I'm talking about? This the generation of niggas that believe you hard from your video. This the generations of niggas that be looking up to Charleston White and shit. These niggas that be looking at this nigga talking about he be keeping it real. That's what they call keeping it real. Nigga, something straight out of comic book, bruh. I'm telling you, bruh. Technology target. You know what I'm talking about? From even the streamer niggas to the why you think these niggas sit around? Why you think this is the generation of niggas? These niggas be crying about bitches that they paying the fuck, bruh. Why do you think this is the generation of that? Because these niggas they don't spend enough time in the real world, bruh. They don't. On some real shit, they don't. Technology targeting, bruh. Go look at the most famous nigga, bruh. Them niggas spend damn near they whole, nigga, you only get 24 hours in a day, bruh. These motherfuckers be live for 6, 7, 9 hours at a time, bruh. Back-to-back streams, bruh. Why you think they pay for pussy, bruh? Because they spend all their time in this computer. They ain't got no time to build no bond with nobody. This computer becomes your life. So you get to living for an invisible audience, bruh. You look at your phone talking about the people. That's just your phone, folks. You know what I'm talking about? That's just your phone, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas something straight out of comic book, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Straight out of a comic book, bruh. The majority of the people scared to be theyself. I ain't bullshitting with you. And that's where bruh will always have you niggas beat. Cause I can't do nothing but be myself, bruh. See, because when you playing them characters and shit, you gonna wake up one day and not have the energy to play that character. When you just you could just wake up and be you. No matter how you feeling, bruh. You could just wake up and be you. But when you all running around here playing them characters and shit, when real life start kicking in, you gonna wake up one day and not want to play that character, man. You ain't gonna want to be that person, bruh. Like how y'all be seeing motherfucker talk all that shit on this motherfucker, then when they get caught in the, like, man, that's some computer stuff. Now all of a sudden that's some YouTube shit or something. That's some computer shit. I've been telling y'all that's why that shit, all them YouTube streets and all. I keep telling you, bro, that's why they was trying to set up all these alternate worlds, bro. They was trying to set that shit up so you can go be a bitch ass nigga on this computer, but it's not gonna count in the real world. No. Bitch ass nigga is what bitch ass niggas does. Police ass niggas is what police ass niggas does, bro. You know what I'm talking about? They got a whole generation of nigga running around here talking about public record. Ain't never been to jail in his life. They got a whole generation of niggas running around here reading another nigga's paperwork for nothing. Just to talk about it. They ain't finna go do nothing. Just to have something to talk about. Something straight out of the comic book, bruh. It's sad that you ain't lived enough of this life to have some substance just to talk about this life, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Just to have some knowledge on this life. That's sad, bruh. It is. It's sad when you don't have enough experiences in your own life to be proud about. You know what I'm talking about? So you gotta run around and steadily celebrate, steadily talk about the Tupac murder and shit. You gotta run around and steadily talk about another nigga. I told you how they be psychologically whooping niggas. They got you to start the channel. They done basically made you to start a channel to talk about some other niggas. Y'all something straight out of the comic book, bruh. They done told you to start a title, nigga, to put another nigga's name in your title. This is how they told you to podcast. This is what they told you to do on YouTube. And you know what the nigga gonna say? Shit, man, that's why you ain't got no money. That's why you ain't got no integrity, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? That's why you ain't got no more nuts and you starting to grow titties. You know what I'm talking about, nigga? You got yourself out here looking like a bitch. Now, y'all can blend into the world all you want to, man. You know what I'm talking about? Because the rest of the world doing it. You'll get respected by them nerds doing that shit. But I'm just gonna tell you from my eyes, nigga, you look like a bitch. You ain't doing nothing but instigating and talking about somebody's business, nigga, just like a baby mama. And that's all it is. Y'all ain't gonna believe, then you gonna throw your 2 cents in there. Then y'all gonna be talking about niggas' legal cases and shit. Y'all, that man, all that shit is police shit. It's police, homosexual, and bitch shit. Now you can put whatever spin you want to on there, but you doing the police work for some invisible people. Because once again, ain't nobody sent nigga no email and said, we need you to be the reporter for the people. That's something you just nominated yourself while you out here playing some more of your fantasy games. You get what I'm saying? Then you come and you don't even come as yourself, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You don't even come as yourself, nigga. You done came up to this motherfucker as Thelma and Valona from Good Times. You know what I'm talking about? Arguing with Penny Mama. Trying to tell the world Penny Mama is a bad person. She burned her with an iron. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, some stay out of the comic book. Nigga Shirley from What's Happening? Let me get a burger, Shirley. God damn, man. You niggas so straight out of the comic book, folks. And y'all can say what you want to, bruh. Nah, man. From you even getting the kick out of sitting around gossiping and, you know what I'm talking about? From you even getting the kick from that shit, bruh. On some real shit. And you know what a nigga gonna say? This is how they getting paid. So a nigga just chasing views. Now use your common sense, bruh. What that sound like? Cause I'm telling you what they finna start doing, bruh. They finna start wanting to see you niggas tongue kiss on camera. And I wanna hear the rationalization then, man. Is you still gonna be ready to get some money, or is that where you gonna draw the line at? Why you think they keep this homosexual shit in your face? Why you think they keep having all your famous stars and all this speculation and shit, bruh? They trying to make you, they trying to make that shit normal with you. Y'all done already did it. Y'all said, fuck it, man. Suge Knight and them out here gossiping. Willie D and them out here gossiping. Y'all, watch how they finna have y'all start coming out the closet like that. Fuck it, Chris Brown did it. Fuck it, Diddy did it. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? You niggas finna start running around here looking like Orlando Brown. Nigga like, ew. I ain't bullshitting with you. Y'all weird, bruh. And it ain't just that y'all weird. Y'all making excuses for being weird. You know what I'm talking about? And that's where the society fucked up at. Because y'all know this shit weird. You just see you can get away with participating with this shit. Gang members see they can get away with talking about the another gang's RICO. You know what I'm talking about? Without consequence from the gang. You get what I'm saying? We living in the day where you from the gang that got the RICO and you still covering the facts. We living in the day where the gang members is trying to bring you the haps, trying to tell the nerds the haps. Because they done warped your motherfucking perception with them views. Y'all more worried about going viral, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You worried about going viral because they done put in your head that it's some the code's fake and ain't nobody standing on it. You know what I'm talking about? What does no? What the fuck do everybody else even got to do with you standing on your square? And this is how they gonna warp your mind. They gonna keep saying shit like that. Man, they ain't even playing the game like that no more. You better snitch. Why is you even involved in something where you got to tell somebody, bruh? Then on the other hand, these niggas gonna tell you to be accountable, but they telling you to snitch, bruh. We live in a society of double talk, folks. These niggas is gonna say anything when that's the talking point. You know what I'm talking about? Technology target. But it's cool to do on the computer. That's why we try to create that YouTube street shit. We try to separate the two worlds. And we did that because I can come do some fake ass shit in the YouTube and I can say it was just on YouTube, bruh. I can separate the fake shit. Fake shit is what fake shit is, folks. But we gonna separate the worlds. Y'all be talking about the bitches, but that's the bitch do. That's the bitch do, nigga. And y'all be talking about the bitches, but that's the same shit the bitch do. Y'all be trying to separate that shit so you can come do some bitch ass shit on this computer and act like you didn't do that in real life. You know what I'm talking about? Just like the bitches be talking about how they be counting the niggas they fuck, talking about, well, I don't count him because, you know what I'm talking about? That's the same shit, nigga. Once you do some fake shit, it's just fake shit, folks. It don't matter if you did it on the computer, because anything you do, bruh, let me tell you a little secret. Anything you do, bruh, you did it while you was living on Earth, bruh. There is no other world but Earth. Now you can try to separate these motherfuckers all you want to, bruh, but there's one world, Earth. You know what I'm talking about? I keep telling you the niggas that never had their chance, bruh. So they want to use the word YouTube streets because they couldn't hang in the real ones, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? We want to talk about all the gang banging in the county jail fights and shit because we never been through this shit. We was too scary. We was cowards. You get what I'm saying? We never got a chance to experience this shit. That's why we sit around here and make these niggas our leaders. You know what I'm talking about? That's why we think the gang bangers coming up there, that's why we think that shit cool. That's why we'll tell you too old. Antoine Daniels and them, all them old niggas, Dr. Boyce Jr., face having ass niggas, all these niggas. That's why we'll tell you all this bullshit, what's wrong with the black community, and we need to stop using the N-word and all that. But once again, we gonna interview the Booty Bandit. We gonna put him in front of the people, and then we need to stop using the N-word, but we gonna call black people pookies and ray-rays. Told you, if you ask me, I say the black people of the day ain't nothing but the extension of the Ku Klux Klan. Technology targeting, but that's what this has done. Because it gave all these marks invisible power. Because these niggas, that's why you don't see these niggas in the street, bruh. These niggas try to come up here and get rich off one of these computers, or not rich, bruh, because these niggas, man, you don't be making no money off this shit like that. But you know how these niggas will try to show you $50,000 and think that means something? I want you to show me that same $50,000 in 3 years. That's what I would like to see. You might have more. You know what I'm talking about? You might have more. Hope you living in 3 years, nigga. Gas brake dip, nigga. Gas brake dip on mine, like, ugh. On some real shit. Technology targeting though. This shit has took over your mind, and it makes a nobody ass motherfucker that is irrelevant out here in the world anywhere. It makes you feel like you have some kind of power because you fuck around and get popular. Everybody know who you is in the computer, and you know in the computer, bro, all you got to do is get popular, and everybody tries to kiss your ass. You know what I'm talking about? So you sit around here under a false illusion. That's why you see a lot of these new motherfuckers, bro. I ain't bullshitting with you, folks. And what you say, Nick Carr? You said I was on the yard with Psych Mike and B Lomac. That had to be a player moment back then. No, it was just everybody know Mike, man. Mike Grace and B Lomac, man. You know what I'm talking about? Psych Mike, man. My partner from Will. Just grew up. I been the nigga. I was in juvenile hall with them niggas, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Just shout out my 73rd, my Lockwood and Will folks. You know what I'm talking about? Every now and then you got to throw that shit up in there. Technology Tarvin. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I tell you, man, to get out so you can meet people like that. Because both of them fellas is gone now, man. I had the pleasure to rock with them guys. You know what I'm talking about? Get out there and fuck with your people in real life, man. Because you shouldn't be my age and, like, you ain't got no childhood friends, bruh. Come on, bruh. You mean you just popped up and everybody you fucking with is off the computer? You trying to create, man? Get the fuck out of here, man. Technology Tarvin, man. Technology Tarvin, nigga, like, ugh. Gas brake dip, man. This light hella long, nigga. You feel me? Like, ugh. This motherfucker hella long, man. But they have warped your motherfucking perception, folks. They have warped your motherfucking perception. Not everybody, because you got motherfuckers out here that just live real life. I'm talking about the motherfuckers who don't live real life and they like, you go by your phone, but you think that's real life. You get what I'm saying? I told you what y'all ever want to get that shit off your phone? Start looking up other shit. That shit'll get right off your feed. Nigga, I told y'all start looking up boxing and Nintendo games, nigga. That tripped me out about the Nintendo games. He said, LOL. Digital family. You know what I'm talking about? I promise you, man. You know what I'm talking about? These niggas should form a group called the Second Digital Underground, nigga. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Gas brake dip on mine, like, you know what I'm talking about? I'm telling you, this computer gave niggas a new set of peers. It gave people who wasn't shit in the real world and had already fucked their people off. It has given them a new set of peers, bro. I'm telling you, man. I seen a bitch on this motherfucker. This bitch had to be on it, man. That bitch was on it. That bitch was live for 4 days straight, bro. That bitch never even went to the bathroom. That bitch didn't change. I just hope she took a shower before she started her live. You know what I'm talking about? Because you niggas is so much suckers, bruh. All they gotta do is put an attractive bitch up there, bruh, and you niggas be, y'all them niggas, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all the generations of niggas that sat around and paid bitches, bruh. Because y'all didn't have no game, bruh. Y'all them generation of niggas, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? That didn't have no confidence without some money and shit. Don't know how to talk to a bitch broke. You know what I'm talking about? Them you niggas, man. Yeah, them you niggas, bruh. We got a whole generation of that nigga right there, man. Cause all the bitch gotta do is come up in some of them TikTok stretch pants and now, and y'all see any bitch with a body, bruh, and you ready to trick with that bitch, bruh. Hell of them hoes, pussy is whooped, nigga. Do you know what I'm talking about, bruh? All that shit you be looking at, bruh, a bunch of them bitches stank, nigga. You know what I'm talking about, bruh? A bunch of them bitches is nasty, bruh. Do you get what I'm saying, folks? You niggas, this is how you know you niggas ain't been fucking with bitches. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, a lot of them bitches dumb as a motherfucker, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of them bitches serve no motherfucking purpose. Do you know what I'm talking about, bruh? You niggas crazy as a motherfucker. You niggas are just, you are them niggas who wasn't fucking, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? You niggas is 25. No, I ain't gonna even give y'all that, bro. You niggas is 19, 21 years old, nigga. You just start fucking when you was 20. You know what I'm talking about? You got your first piece of pussy from a prostitute. You know what I'm talking about, nigga? Y'all something straight out of a comic book, bro. You didn't even knock your first piece of pussy off your mouthpiece, nigga. Your first piece of pussy came off a credit card. You know what I'm talking about, nigga? Your first piece of pussy came off a slider, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Gas brake dip on mine, nigga. Yeah, your first piece of pussy came off a slider, nigga. You didn't even use your mouthpiece, nigga. Your mouthpiece still a virgin, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Gas brake dip, nigga, as I bend the corner. You feel me? Like I was saying, man, and it's a terrible day in the world, nigga. And I mean the world, where this bitch done changed clothes 5 times on camera and was sitting there doing spins and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Coming up in there, walking like, doing all the spins and shit, bruh. And the reality of this shit is, bruh, you actually in the real world didn't have nobody to fuck with. So you had to use your phone for companionship on your birthday, bruh. That's sad, man. Not only is that sad, that says a lot about you. Because normally on your birthday, nigga, somebody just gonna call your phone and offer to take you out or try to do something with you. Normally. Just one of your friends, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? Your relative, your brothers and sisters. Just somebody normally calls you out the fucking blue on your birthday, bruh, to see what the fuck you doing. And do you want to come over there because they got for you, man? That's how it normally go, folks. That's how I normally go, folks. Gas brake dip, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? And you might be one of the motherfuckers that don't even like to go, because I'm one of the motherfuckers that don't even like to go out, Brett. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna say I don't like to go out, Brett, but I told you I'm one of them niggas that used to get in trouble, Brett. And when I tracked my trouble back to why I was getting in so much trouble, Brett, it was because I was always trying to be in the place to be, Brett. I was just always out, Brett. And that's where most of my trouble started, Brett. Just always being out, always trying to see what's happening. Where's the crack in that? Always trying to be in the club, always trying to be in some concert, the parking lot pimping. Always trying to be somewhere the parking lot pimp, nigga, gas brake dip on mine. You know what I'm talking about? And I realized once I cut that shit out of my program, bruh, you just save more money, you just do a whole bunch of shit, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Because just being outside, drunk and high and shit, bruh, you spend way too much money, you just do shit, bruh. You just end up in shit. I did. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know about y'all. But when I did my motherfucking calculations, so now, bruh, I'm either in the house or I'm going somewhere that I intended to go. And if I ain't got nowhere to go, I'm gonna be in the house, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. And if I ain't got no place to go, hold on, nigga, cause I see it. I'm gonna be in the motherfucking house, nigga. And when I leave my house, I know exactly where the fuck I'm going. You know what I'm talking about? And moving like that, bruh, just keeps me out the way. It stops all that felonious being places. It just stops all that bullshit, bruh. It stop all that extra spending money and just stop all that bullshit, folks. For me. Now, I don't know what y'all like to do, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hang out in this computer. I'm talking about the people who be doing shit in the real world, bruh. And that's one thing about knowing who the fuck you is and being okay with who the fuck you is, being comfortable in your own skin, bruh. Cause you will value the things you do, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? It won't be about what everybody else doing. You said with all the jokes you be saying, like about shout out to all the bees that, hold on. see from this motherfucking sun. All the bees, the stink drawers, but got on clean dresses. You know what I'm talking about? Our future out. You've been selling the truth. Some of them do like that. Promise you. It's real life, bruh. It's real life. I ain't even trying to do nothing else, bruh. That's the thing. That's why I don't like the people, bruh. Y'all too much like bitches, bruh. Just y'all too much like bitches, bruh. Y'all not gonna do shit, but y'all complain about everything. Cause they just made it cool for you niggas to complain. You niggas complain about the bitches. You niggas complain about the, y'all complain about everything, bruh. And that's the problem, bruh. Y'all steadily trying to point out the problem with the problem is you niggas don't do nothing but complain. Y'all ain't ready to fight for shit. Y'all just come with a new complaint. You niggas think talking is action. You niggas think calling something out is I don't know. Y'all think that's protesting. Just a bunch of nerds, a bunch of niggas who ain't gonna do nothing, so they talk about it. That's why you got all this old weird ass conversation. That's why you got all these niggas. I ain't never seen no motherfucking generation of niggas that sit around and talk about homosexual shit all day, bruh. I ain't never seen generations that's eager to report on who another nigga, the two niggas who fucking. I ain't never seen that shit, bruh. I ain't never seen that shit. I ain't. It's like I told you, bro. They got a whole you the generation of niggas that was running around here doing that Wendy Williams shit, talking about how you doing and all that old shit, doing your hands, nigga, doing your hands all funny and shit, bro. Y'all them flimsy wrist niggas, bro. Hella feminine. I ain't bullshitting with you. And y'all, man, y'all niggas something straight out of a comic book, folks. Straight out of a comic book, bro. Technology tarping. Straight out of comic book, bro. And it's sad. It is, bro. I'm telling you, they got a movie about this shit, bro, called Surrogates with Bruce Willis. I'm not bullshitting with you, bro. And everybody was in their pods, nigga, living in their invisible computer world, bro. They was having fun in their computer world. Cause they can go, you can go, y'all go look at that movie, bro. The same thing that's going on right now, bro. That shit called Surrogates, nigga. Everybody was inside their house in their little chamber, nigga. Everybody that came up out their chamber was fucked up, nigga. You had hella old bitches up in there with no hair and shit, but in the computer, them hoes was a fox. When them hoes had to come back to life, everybody was cold and all shriveled up and shit. They was having so much fun in their little pod, bro, because their life was in shambles. They didn't have nothing to do in real life, bro. So everybody was inside their computer. And all I'm gonna tell you, bro, is what sense does it make? It's like y'all go harder to live in an alternate world than you do going harder on living in the real world. It's almost like you have already made up your mind you're not gonna be shit in the real world. So fuck it, let me get a high score. You know what I'm talking about? It's like fuck it, I can't be shit in the real world, so let me get a high score on this video game. You know what I'm talking about? I can hold on to that, nigga. Gas brake dip, nigga, like, ugh. And I can hold on to my high score for the computer. You know what I'm talking about? Kind of like I told y'all the difference. Man, if a nigga don't got nothing, bruh, I bullshit you not. Because you know the way we is, bruh. So we gonna come to this motherfucker damn near showing you everything what it is we doing. When the nigga don't have nothing to show in real life, bruh, he's going to brag about computer accomplishments, folks. People, period. When they don't have nothing to do, brag about in real life, they gonna brag about computer accomplishments. And then the first thing they get in real life, they gonna brag about that, bruh. But when niggas don't have nothing to brag about, they brag about computer accomplishments, bruh. Why you think one of the first thing a nigga gonna do is try to tease you about either how many subscribers you got or how many views you get? Are they gonna come around, man, you got this many? Why you think other niggas look at your numbers? I don't even look at them numbers like that, bro. But another nigga gonna be on your shit, and then he gonna come tell you, y'all some straight out of comic book, bro. Straight out of a comic book, bro. That's why motherfuckers talk about how many views they got off a video instead of showing you how much money they made off of the views they had on that video. Telling you ain't seen a nigga come up here one yet. Talking about they made a 20 ball, a 15 ball, a 10 ball off no motherfucking video, bruh. So we gonna do what we always do in 42 fake, nigga. And we gonna talk and somehow make it seem like we bigger than the world with nothing. Cause that's what broke-minded and broke people do, bruh. They brag about nothing. We the only motherfuckers that'll come up here and act like us saying we take care of our kids is a flex, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? We the only people that'll come up here and be like, man, I got a roof over my head. Like that's something straight out of comic book, bruh. Only broke people brag about nothing, folks. The only broke people brag about nothing. Only a broke motherfucker wants you to think they doing something that they not, bruh. Only a broke person give a fuck about what you even think, folks. You know what I'm talking about? And that's how they got y'all caught up, bruh. They got y'all in that same mindset as that bitch that's finna go to prom and show off that dress. They got y'all in the same mentality, bruh. It's only broke people, bruh. It's only a broke motherfucker that is gonna come show you anything, bruh. Just think of these niggas actually have something, bruh. These niggas will break their thumb taking a picture of that shit, bruh. Just think if these niggas really had something, bruh. Just think of the shit these niggas brag about. Just look at the shit these niggas brag about, bruh. Look at when these motherfuckers is feeling good and when they not, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? That's why y'all, man, listen, bruh. I'm built for this shit. I don't know about you, man. You know what I'm talking about? I don't need no money. You know what I'm talking about? To feel like king around this motherfucker, man. I am the money, man. You know what I'm talking about? You see this thing right here? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? That's my money, man. How much money have you made off your mouthpiece ever, bruh? I done made more money off my mouthpiece than I done made off this computer. You know what I'm talking about? I keep telling you niggas, it's not the car, it's the driver, bruh. Why you think these niggas only talk loud? I told you, bruh, these niggas is $50 away from getting quiet again, bruh. You can spend about $50 more before you start getting quiet again, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? It's just like that basketball team like LeBron James and them used to do back in the day, bruh. Notice how them niggas had to be up by 20 to be running around high-fiving and shit. Notice when them games was anywhere 5 and under points, bruh. They don't have the same energy, bruh. It's a different look. They don't be high-fiving and slam dunking. Fast breaks, it don't be none of that shit no more. It be a more nervous energy, man. You know what I'm talking about? Because you need that big old lead to be confident. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you need that big old lead to be confident, man. A lot of motherfuckers got manufactured confidence. That's why they only loud when they got money, bro. I told you, man, a lot of these motherfuckers like $50 from you can spend about $50 more before you start getting quiet. You know what I'm talking about? I am the high side. Gas, brake, dip. You know what I'm talking about? It's me. You know what I'm talking about? Gas, brake, dip. Niggas like, ugh. I am the high side, bruh. My pinky ring, that's not the high side. The screw ends, that's not the high side. You know what I'm talking about? The coats, the shoes, that's not the high side, bruh. I make that shit look good. You know what I'm talking about? I am the high side, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? My confidence don't come from that shit. My confidence don't come from material shit. My confidence comes from my reflection, nigga. My confidence comes from my breath, nigga. When I wake up, oh shit. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, from the moment my eyes open, nigga, that shit is like an 18 win streak, an 18 game win streak, nigga. Going for 20, nigga. You know what I'm talking about, nigga? When I wake up, bruh. Because I just have always been that nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You can say what you want to about it, nigga. But I have always been that nigga. Since I was little. That's why when you see me, bro, you see that player spirit. You know what I'm talking about? That's why you see me laughing and smiling, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Even in the worst conditions, bro, because I really got faith, bro. You know what I'm talking about? That's why you see me, all this shit I've been going through, nigga. I've been tackling that shit like Lawrence Taylor, nigga. That's why you been seeing that shit, bro. That's why you see all the shit I've been through, nigga, all the times they try to do me wrong. And that's why you see me smiling, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Because I am that nigga. I embody greatness, nigga. The epitome of greatness, nigga, is what I am. I don't know what you is. I ain't concerned what you is. I'm trying to get into more of what I am. I say, y'all gotta excuse me, that motherfucker be getting hot, nigga, hold on. That thing be getting hot, like, ugh. You know what I'm talking about? This is hella hot. You know what I'm talking about? So that motherfucker gets hot, nigga, like, ugh. You know what I'm talking about? Brain to be fucked with, though. Technology, Tarvin. And once again, it ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about that shit, man. It ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about that shit, bruh. I ain't bullshitting with you, man. Don't let it affect you. And don't be that motherfucker. Gas, brake, dip, man. Because they just, I don't know, bruh. Y'all like hoes. They raising y'all to be like hoes, nigga. Just like the bitch, nigga. You niggas be talking about these hoes, bruh, but y'all worse than the hoes. And I know I be talking about these bitches, but I ain't worse than these bitches, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? No, I ain't. I'm a player, man. You know what I'm talking about? No, I ain't worse than these bitches, man. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all worse than these hoes, though, bruh. Y'all be talking about these bitches with these wigs. Nigga, y'all do the same thing, bruh. Just like that bitch don't got no confidence until she got on that wig. You niggas the same way, bruh. You niggas ain't got no confidence until y'all got on that fake-ass jewelry or some of that fake-ass designer. Y'all the same way as that bitch, bruh. You niggas is embarrassed, bruh. You niggas gotta feel in your head, nigga, you just like the bitch. You feel like you gotta be cute. Nigga, listen, bruh. I wouldn't give a nigga. My hair used to be all over my head, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? I used to be walking around the dirtiest motherfucker. And nigga, hey, bitch, I need my hair braided. You know what I'm talking about? That's a talking point for me right there, Brick. You know what I'm talking about? That's a talking point for me right there, Brick. I used to be the brokest niggas, Brick. Ask me how I was all the brokest nigga, but I was able to knock the most popular bitches. Ask yourself that. Now, I just told you I was broke, so obviously it wasn't the money. You know what I'm talking about? And that's all you, when we get into this new type of nigga, bro, that be the problem right there, bro. These niggas really be mad over these bitches, bro. That's why they always question the bitch. They always trying to ask the bitch why they can't get no pussy and you over there fucking on the broke nigga. They always complaining, she ain't gonna do nothing but take the money you give her and go fuck with the broke nigga. You goddamn right, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Goddamn right, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? And guess what the broke nigga doing? Hey, bitch, why don't you call that sucker ass nigga and get a few dollars from me? You know what I'm talking about? What Pretty Tony said, oh man, I called the nigga over there, man. Come to find out, man. He don't wanted the honey, man. We want the money, man. You know what I'm talking about? This nigga didn't want none of the money. He just wanted the honey. You know what I'm talking about? The player called him over there, man, told him to go on in the room with the bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Says, all you want is some pussy, man. Oh, man, you can get a shot of that shit for a few dollars, man. Go on up in here. That's all he wanted was the honey. The money. You know what I'm talking about? All he wanted was the honey. He just wanted the money. Nigga sound straight out of comic book, bro. You go over here crying about that bitch, man. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, something straight out of a comic book, nigga. Technology Tarvin, no. I ain't gonna say, bro, I'm just talking, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Let you tell it. I'm just talking. I don't understand how everybody just out here talking. But for somehow the nigga that's been qualified to talk, somehow I'm the one that I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? Even though I done live this shit up and down, back and forth. You know what I'm talking about? Somehow I'm the one that I don't know what I'm talking about. I just know what I know, bruh. And like I said, I'm just up here to do what I do. I don't see how I get so much flack in the real world, bruh. I just know what I know. And that's all I'm talking about, bruh. I'm not trying to take my knowledge and compare it to yours. I'm not trying to know more than you. You know what I'm talking about? I just see you niggas full of shit. That's it. I just see y'all full of shit and talking. And y'all talking away now so you don't have to be accountable. The same little nephew, man, that shit, I don't know why that shit even start popping up on my TikTok. I heard him the same, this is just the rationalizations y'all got now and shit. This nigga, he got a title, and this is the point y'all actually arguing and shit. Where it said, or something they said, like, money won't unlame you or some shit like that. And this nigga said, man, I've never heard anybody with just dumb shit, bruh. First of all, y'all ain't even seen them niggas with money, bruh. First of all. Y'all ain't even seen no niggas with money, bruh. First of all. And money can't unlame you. Second of all. It don't matter how much money you have, bruh. If you a bitch ass nigga, you just a bitch ass nigga. Money doesn't do anything, bruh, but makes you more of who you is. That's why you got a lot of these niggas running around here that appear to have some money and they don't do nothing but bitch ass shit. That's why. That's why these niggas don't do nothing but sit around all day and try to critique the next nigga, bruh. That's why these niggas don't do nothing but sit around here all day and try to tell you what it's just a bunch of complaints, bruh. That's why this the generation of niggas that sit around here, that soft guy era shit, complain about what bitches is doing in the world, or just all that shit, bruh. That's why you have a generation of niggas that wear purses. Gas brake dip on mine, nigga, like, you know what I'm talking about? Matter of fact, what I'm finna do, y'all, I probably should just leave this motherfucker on and just let it rock all the way until, you know what I'm talking about? But I'm finna cut this motherfucker off and come right back, like, I'm finna come right back on though, like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, I'll be right back, nigga, until we meet again, like,